Hello again. What is health? Before I go any further, as part of the EPIC Health Programme, it is going to be quite important to understand what I think of as health and how I define health from what I've learnt, but it's going to be good to find out what you think as well. There are other definitions that are going to be useful to know, which I'll get into in separate videos, such as what is wellness, what does Kaizen mean, and what is the 80-20 principle and what has that got to do with health. Hopefully if you've already watched or listened to the EPIC Health audios, you already know what 80-20 principle is all about. But I'm going to come back to health now. So what is health to you? Is health, as is so often thought, just merely the absence of disease and the absence of something wrong? Or is health all about trying to attain some kind of level of fantastic vitality? What does it mean to you? Is it more about important to avoid ill health, or is it more important to go towards good health? Or is it really both? Now, different dictionaries define health in different ways, such as Chambers' Dictionary of Health defines health as sound mental and physical condition. Well, what is sound? And then Dorland's health is a state of physical and mental and social well-being. And the World Health Organization, health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So all these are actually trying to encompass more than just how you feel, it's also what you're doing. And really, health is not some kind of event. Health really is a process. It's something that you should be working on day in, day out, to build it, to recover it if you've lost it. And again, health doesn't mean you're not being sick. Okay, it may mean that your health is under attack. But for instance, if you've got a stomach bug, a healthy response to that is to vomit and have diarrhea. An unhealthy response is to retain those things inside you, to take drugs to suppress those symptoms so the poisons stay inside you. That is actually an unhealthy response, and you're not going to make yourself any more healthy. If you have pain, the healthy response is to actively seek out the cause of your pain and to do something about it. Every single pain in your body has a reason. It's trying to tell you something. So for instance, obviously if you had an arrow sticking out of your chest, you wouldn't take a painkiller. You'd get the arrow removed. Okay, you may take a painkiller afterwards if you really, really need to. But if you have a pain in your back, if you have a headache, again, just taking a painkiller and numbing it and not finding the cause for it is actually an unhealthy response. It's not healthy to have pains and just take painkillers and have to keep on taking them. So health is more than just about how you feel. And in fact, it goes a lot deeper than that. And it leads on to things like wellness as well, which I will get onto in a separate video. But there are two other health definitions that I'm going to read to you now. Okay, one is by a guy called Johannes Burtscher, who wrote an article in Medical Healthcare Philosophy back in 2005, and the title is Towards a Dynamic Definition of Health and Disease. And he defines health as a dynamic state of well-being characterized by physical and mental potential, which satisfies the demands of a life commensurate with age, culture and personal responsibility. Now, I like the idea that he brings in culture and the fact that health is actually a cultural phenomenon, and it's defined by your culture as well as to what health may mean to you. But he also brings into this thing about its self-responsibility. Your health is not down to the NHS, it's not down to your doctor, it's not down to your chiropractor or your nutritionist. It's down to what you at the end of the day do. It's not down to genetics. It's you that really defines your health and your state of health as well. He also brought into the idea of age, that our health changes as we age. Now, it's true that hormones start changing as we age, but still our state of health at whatever age is still really more down to you than your actual age. It's how our culture defines health as we age that is really causing a lot of problems. And this is why one of the first stages of the Epic Health program is getting an Epic Health vision, really understanding what is possible and how you have to think about health as a long-term lifespan thing, and realizing that you don't have to age terribly, you can age wonderfully. And the next definition of health that I really like this one, because this encompasses all sorts of things, okay, is apparently from Australian Aborigines, okay, and they define health like this: health does not just mean the physical well-being of the individual, but refers to the social, emotional, spiritual and cultural well-being of the whole community. This is a whole of life view and includes the cyclical concept of life and death. Now, that idea that your health is also tied into your community, I think, is absolutely vital. This is why the C of the Epic Health program stands for contribution, because if you want to be healthy, don't you also want your family, your friends, your loved ones to all be healthy as well? You want to share what you learn about health and well-being. You want to encourage them to be healthy and well, and you want to know how to encourage them to be healthy and well. And that's an important part of our program, involving your community, whether it's just your immediate family or friends, or whether you want to go bigger with that as well. So I hope that's all made things clearer about what health is really all about. It's not just about having a stomach bug or not having a stomach bug. It's much more important. Now, my friend Paul McCrossin, a chiropractor, defines health very simply, and I'm going to leave you with that. And that's basically being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. So go out and be epically healthy.